unsubscribe. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I know that I missed a stream yesterday, but that's only because I actually had to work yesterday at night again, unfortunately. But what I wanted to do is react to the new content that came out for Persona 3 Reload. So it turns out that myself and a number of other people were correct about the fact that new content would be revealed for Persona 3 Reload on every full moon in our world, in the real world, because yesterday was the 3rd of July and it was a full moon, and we got a brand new trailer that revealed a bunch of stuff for the game, including what a lot of the English voice actors sound like. So I'm going to be reacting to that new reveal trailer. I'm also going to be reacting to another video which showed a lot of the actors, the English voice cast, saying iconic lines for their characters. This video is probably not going to be quite as long as the other one since we only have one trailer to look at today. But let's see what we got. Okay.
Any questions?
All right. Cool. So, yep. So we start out with first day, April 7th. This is probably the scene with Yukari when she is introducing the protagonist to the school and all of the different like all the different areas in the school and trying to like get him situated. Let's actually just watch this once all the way through, and then I'll go back and look at all of the individual shots.
Before I go?
Okay.
Fierce! And again!
Yeah, there he is.
Oh, whoa, that's new. I gotta try this.
Who's there?
Yay, there she is.
Oh, so speed is important?
My name is Mitsuru Kirijo, as I begin my term as student council president. So you unlocked it earlier. Très bien.
Fuck.
Yeah, right. It's gotta be them.
Ah, there he is. Okay, so that was a lot. First up, we got to talk about the voices. So thankfully, just like I'd hoped, all of the voices sounded pretty freaking incredible. I honestly could not tell the difference between Allegra Clark's Mitsuru and the original Mitsuru. She sounds almost exactly like the original voice actress. Akihiko's I can tell because Alejandro Saab's voice, his voice for Akihiko is just a little bit deeper than Liam O'Brien's. He has the pitch is it's just down like just by a little bit, so I can tell it's a different person, but I like how it sounds. Yukari's, we get a little bit of Yukari here. Hold on.
Before I go?
Hold on, let's go back. I want to hear.
Any questions before I go?
Yeah, she sounds fine. Yeah. So, and then Zeno Robinson. I knew he was gonna kill it. I mean, I'm not shocked at all that he sounds great as Junpei. You know, this is the man who plays Genya and Hawks, so of course he was gonna kill it. So like I said, this is the first day. Yukari introducing us to Gekko-kan. Okay, so this is more combat. This time around we've got... So this must be later on in the game, because we have Akihiko in our party. So we've got... Alright, so the protagonist, we got a little bit of the UI here. Basically the same as Persona 5. Very slick. I like the blue. Okay, so later on, 423... Let me just bring up, because I have a... So 420... Yeah, So 423 would be right around here. So it's before we get our first request from Elizabeth, after we go to Tartarus and meet Kurosawa. So yeah, that would be this would be after our first visit. So the protagonist is already awakened Orpheus at this point. Junpei and Yukari are already in our party. So we've got, wow, so many students on the hallways. It makes it, because one of the things I always found weird when I was wandering around in GeckoCon when I was playing Fess and Portable is the fact that there was so few people in the hallways. And I always just assumed that it was because like everybody was in class or in like the rooms in the school. But it feels nice to have all these like NPCs around, you know. It makes it feel more natural. Like this is a place that people actually will not live, but they actually stay for extended periods of time. Also, I love the action words, little murmurs above the certain students. That is also very Persona 5 because they had the little like the murmur thing above certain NPCs in the background in Persona 5 in like bigger areas. You would see the murmur and it would be like jumping from side to side to draw your attention. Yeah, okay, so we got the main hall right here, 423. Okay, so let's just go back by a second. Okay, so yeah, so we got the UI here again, and there's Akihiko, beautiful. And Junpei with Guts' sword from Berserk. That's cool. All right. Akihiko's got his starting weapons, the blue boxing gloves. And then you can see the protagonist's head peeking out from over here behind. And then you got, of course, the twins, you know, the ones with the braces on their necks and they're connected. And then they're showing Yukari's gameplay again. And that's just like her basic melee attack. Solid. All right. Okay, so this is first day once again. It's cool that they showed this shot because I guess you can kind of notice Akihiko in the background over here, but if you're just watching the trailer casually, this shot is the first time you're going to see him like fully. And that's cool because this is the first time you see Akihiko in the game. When you're walking out of GeckoCon on the first day and you're talking to Junpei, you first see Akihiko in the background, like mobbed by a bunch of girls. This is your first shot of him, and it's cool that this is our first shot of him in the trailer. I think we get a better shot of him later on. Yeah, us talking to Junpei. Yeah, okay, so Zeno Robinson, like I said, he sounds great. I knew he was going to kill it as Junpei. This is interesting, though, because we're on 4-9, and I believe by this point, have we already initiated the social link with Kenji? When does Kenji's social link start? Kenji Tomochika. When does his social link begin? It initiates on April 23rd. Okay, so this is before we get our first social link. So I'm assuming this is one of the, like, this is probably one of the hangout events that they referenced for us hanging out with the male party members. So this is probably one of those events so that, you know, the protagonist gets more time to spend with Junpei and the other major party members like Akihiko, Ken, Shinji, Koro. I'm hoping that they have something like this for Shinji as well. I'm assuming they will. We have not seen him or heard him yet. And they did something very clever in that the panel with the voice actors of the English cast, they only have the voice actors for the protagonist, Junpei, Yukari, Akihiko, Mitsuru, and Fuka. the actresses for Ken, Aigis, and Shinjiro were not there. And Shinjiro's voice is the one I'm most interested in hearing. But I feel like they're going to save his reveal for later on. One thing I was incorrect on, actually, is the fact that they were going to reveal one character per full moon. So this is Junpei's hangout event. Very cool. Okay, so this is the part that I was very shocked on, because we're on 6/8, so we're in May, we're in June, so right here, third full moon. And we got Makoto, Junpei, and Akihiko in, I believe this is Arca Block, yeah. And we get, actually, our first look at Fuka. So not only do we get to see Akihiko, but we got to see Mitsuru and Fuka. So now we get to see all of the first 6 main cast members. And I have to say, I honestly did not like the way that Fuka was designed in the original Persona 3s. She just kind of had this very strange look to her. I guess, like, her hair felt very strange looking to me. Let me see. Her design in Arena is incredible. She looks so much better in Arena. Yeah, she always looked kind of weird in the original Persona 3, for me personally. And I feel like they spent a lot of time in, like, the remasters and the remakes trying to make her look better, because her hair is not super. Yeah, I think it's just mostly just the hair, but Fuka actually looks a lot better in this. Like, obviously her sprite looks a lot cleaner. Her character model is very cool. I love the fact that they put so much detail on, like, the turtleneck and her sleeves. And then casual, yeah, she looks nice, and she's calling him Yuki-kun. So, yeah. So they of course put his most well-known canon name in for the protagonist's name. That brings up an interesting thing, though. I'm wondering if they're gonna let us name the protagonist, or if his name is just gonna be Makoto Yuki from the start, because that is technically his canon name at this point. I know that, like all of the Persona protagonists, there was kind of a debate on what his name was, but yeah, so I feel like Makoto Yuki is the most common name for him now. Yeah, Minato, Sakuya. Yeah, I haven't heard those other. I used Minato for a while, but I mostly stick with Makoto nowadays. Yeah. So that'd be interesting to see. I just wanted to hear 1 second. So let's go back. I want to hear Zeno Robinson's.
Oh, that's new. I gotta try this.
Who's there?
Yeah. So yeah, I knew Zeno Robinson. Killed it. Yeah, Fuka's voice actress. She sounds great. I figured she would. Okay, and then I'm guessing this might be either a social link rank up or a hangout event, because I know they're doing hangout events for all of the main party members, not just the guys. I know they're doing it for the guys because the guys are not going to get social links because they didn't have any in the original. And I'm glad that the guys are getting something, because I want to spend more time with Shinjiro for obvious reasons. But I guess the girls are also getting hangout events, and they're getting hangout events and their social links. So I feel like whether or not they intended it, like Yukari, Mitsuru, Fuka, and Aigis are going to feel like they have more screen time. But, you know, not super opposed to that. I do like quite a few of the cast members in Persona 3, so getting a lot of screen time with them isn't a huge loss. Yeah. Okay, so this is yeah. So we got to see Akihiko earlier on, right here, in like that little reveal of him in the corner. But we got to see Mitsuru and Fuka. And let me just hold on. Let me just.
Mitsuru Kirijo, as I begin my term as student council president. So you unlock.
That's. I mean, if you told me that Mitsuru was still voiced by her original voice actress, I would not be able to tell the difference. I mean, I knew Allegra Clark was going to kill it, because she's like one of the best modern female voice actresses by like a large margin. And I mean, she almost sounds exactly the same as the original actress who played Mitsuru. Hold on. Who was the original actress that played Mitsuru? Yeah, she sounds almost exactly the same as Tara Platt. Like, if you told me they were the same person, I would not be able to argue with you, because she legitimately did such a great job making herself sound almost exactly like the original Mitsuru. And she's still adding her own flair to it, so bravo. My goodness. So 6/8, so this is also, again, the third full moon. This is the part when they infiltrate the school to try and find out what's going on with Fuka. And then we go back. This is, of course, Mitsuru's introduction at the start of the game. 4/6, yep, the very first day. And then this is her speech, yeah, when she becomes student council president. Okay. And then we've got... Yeah, there he is. There's the boy. All right, let's turn this on a little bit. I want to hear...
Yeah, right. It's gotta be them.
Yeah. So he sounds very different. His voice is almost the exact opposite of Allegra Clark's. Allegra Clark, she sounds almost exactly the same as Tara Platt. Alejandro Saab, he sounds very different from Liam O'Brien, but I don't hate it. I actually really like it, because Liam O'Brien's, he has a very unique vocal quality to him, where when you hear his voice, if you've heard him before and you know who he is, it'll automatically click, like, oh, that's Liam O'Brien. And Alejandro Saab's voice for Akihiko's a lot deeper. I said it earlier, the pitch is a lot lower, but I actually like it. I like it for the character. It makes Akihiko sound a lot more intimidating. So this is, of course, I think Akihiko's proper introduction when he first talks to Mitsuru in the dormitory. And then we get to see, I believe that's his critical hit animation. Very cool. Oh, yeah. And then we get to see his persona. So I actually don't really like the design of Pollux. I've always thought that Pollux's design was kind of dorky. I think Akihiko's awakened persona, Caesar, looks a lot better. I mean, you look at... Hold on. If you look at it... Pollux... Oh, that's right. They call him by his full name, Polydeuces, which is stupid. It adds an extra layer of stupid to it, and I'm allowed to say that because I am Greek, and Pollux is a Greek mythological hero. Pollux sounds cooler than Polydeuces. Pollux and Caesar, Pollux and Castor are Greco-Roman mythology, and I am Greek, so I can say that Polydeuces sounds stupid. Yeah, so in mythology, Pollux and Castor is actually the persona of Shinjiro. And if you look, Castor is basically like Pollux with a darker color scheme and a horse. And then if you look at Pollux over here, it's a lighter color scheme, no horse, and the little, I never understood the medical thing, the needle. Like what is the deal with the needle? That doesn't fit like Akihiko's character at all. I guess kind of, since he has like some healing spells. I don't know. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, so Pollux and Castor in Greek mythology, they are twins. And Pollux is a demigod who is, I believe, a son of Zeus. But Castor, I believe, is not. Yeah, Pollux's father was Zeus, while Castor's father was a mortal man. And I believe Castor dies, and Pollux is so heartbroken that he asks for immortality. Yeah, right there. Pollux asks Zeus to share his own immortality. Yeah, so since he's a demigod, he shares his immortality with his brother Castor, and they become the Gemini constellation. So Pollux and Castor are literally the inspiration for the Gemini constellation. So that story, it's cool because it kind of reflects Akihiko and Shinjiro's stories, because Pollux is a demigod who is Akihiko's persona, and Akihiko is the one who kind of like grows and rises and ascends over the course of the game to become this very like mature and accomplished leader within Seas, whereas Castor, who in the mythology passes away, spoilers, by the way, huge spoilers for Persona 3's story. I avoided talking about this in the previous video and this one, but Castor dying reflects Shinjiro's death on October 4th in the main story. And I'm assuming they're going to keep that in this game because Shinjiro's death is probably one of, if not the most prominent, like, story moment in the entirety of Persona 3. So cutting it or changing it would be a huge mistake, in my opinion. So the mythology behind Pollux and Castor not only references Akihiko and Shinjiro's history and their fates within the story, but it also reflects their connection, because Pollux and Castor are twin brothers. Akihiko and Shinjiro are basically surrogate brothers, you know. But I digress. Pollux, even though I don't like Pollux's design, he does look very cool. The HD definitely helps a lot with how goofy his design is. And again, there's the blue energy. They're going all in with the blue energy. And I actually went back and played Persona 3 Portable on my PS5 for a little while. And I noticed that they actually did use the blue energy a little bit in that game. So it's not a thing that Persona 5 introduced. It's been a thing for a while. And then we see, so that's the end. We see Akihiko using Zio against a basic shadow, exploit the weakness, boom, and then that's it. Yep. So yeah, I think that's looking pretty dang solid so far. I wanted to look at this one. So I believe this is the actors for, I just want to look here. Yeah, so I believe this is the actors for Fuka, Akihiko, and Mitsuru. And then we also have, I believe, Zeno Robinson right here. And then the actors for Yukari and Makoto. I don't know. I think this is the panel, like, moderator. But I just want to real quick hear some of the actors do their lines, just because I'm curious. All right, so let's go back to the beginning, right about here.
Good answer.
Good answer.
I'm the man.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah. I'm so glad they cast Zeno Robinson as Junpei. He's such a great actor. Oh my god, I love him as Hawks, so getting to hear him play Junpei is just such a treat. I'm super excited to hear Justice Slocum though. I'm like I want to hear what Shinjiro sounds like. I'm sure he's going to do great. But I want Shinjiro to I want his character to get just I want it to be perfect or as close to perfect as possible. So
Protein.
So you can hear my voice is a little bit blown out. It's been a crazy weekend.
You guys need to warm up or anything, or like,
All right, I'm good. I'll give you a soft-spoken one, not to hurt my voice here. Persona.
nice. Okay. Cool.
They should have put that at the end of the trailer. Come on!
Tone it just out, dude.
Aw, crap, it's the dark hour.
The lights went out. All right. This is my personal favorite one. Okay. Just because I like how it sounds. Susanoo!
Cool. Nice. Okay.
There you go.
that was awesome.
That's yeah. I mean, Makoto doesn't have to talk that much, but I'm glad he's putting like his all into just the lines he has. That's really cool.
Zeno, you're up.
Yes.
Da-da-da-da! Junpei is leveled up.
Nice. I love it. I love the fact he's putting so much energy into it. Oh, you got to do the line.
I love this line. I love this line. Yeah, we doing that one.
Yeah. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Man, this is a tough case, even for
Junpei Iori, ace detective.
It's like holding back.
And then Yukari comes in. It's like, are you stupid or something?
So hard right now. I can see it.
More like Stupe Ace Defective.
There we go. There you go. There's the magic.
Oh, me. 4 targets eliminated. That was amazing, leader.
Yeah, she sounds great. Yeah, she does. I'm glad they're giving Fuko like a better voice. Not to knock her original voice actress, but the original Fuka had a very like breathy, like almost like if you listen to it for too long, but I mean, if you listen to anybody's voice for too long, it starts to aggravate you. But listening to Fuka for too long, it starts to like grate on your nerves. But oh. I want to hear Alejandro.
Kirito-senpai's been charmed. Is there anything you can do?
Of course she has.
So cute. Oh, it's a long one.
You're not planning to do something unethical under my supervision, are you? I suppose you'll need to be executed.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. She sounds almost exactly the same as Tara Platt. It's honestly kind of uncanny. Okay, let's hear Alejandro's.
Called it.
How about we add some protein powder? Hey, don't look at me like that.
Yeah. Yeah, his voice is very much a lot deeper than Liam O'Brien's, but I do like it. He has a very nice deep voice.
So sexy.
So cool, so hot. Wow.
Yes, say it. Say it, say it, say it, say it, say it.
I've been waiting for this.
Please.
Say it.
I've been waiting for this.
Nice. Yay. Yay. That's awesome. Also, I love the new artwork that they released for Fuka Mitsuru, and Junpei's is awesome. Yukari, very cute. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, the Fuka art's cute. And then, of course, Mitsuru. Ugh, Mitsuru. Ugh, Mitsuru. And then our boy Akihiko. Yeah, looking great. And of course, they're leaning into the meme about him and protein. Because why not, you know? I think that was it. They released the new trailer revealing Mitsuru, Akihiko, and Fuka, and then the actors panel. And, you know, I guess Ken and Shinji's actors weren't there since they haven't been revealed yet, but I'm sure they'll have another panel later this year once they get revealed where everybody gets to do their lines. I'm not actually sure what they're going to do with Koro. I think... Did Koromaru have a voice actor in the original games, or did they just use, like, stock dog sound effects for him? No, he didn't have a voice actor. So I guess they just used dog sound effects? Huh. Alright. I guess they could hire someone to just pretend to be a dog, but I guess it would make more sense for them to just use more dog sound effects, because Koro never talks. He just barks, and I guess mostly interprets for him. So, alright, so before we end for today, I wanted to show you guys this video. It's an animated video by a user called FaxJam, and he made an animated video about Persona 3. So we're just gonna watch this real quick. I have seen this before, by the way, so
Quick! Comic relief friend! There's a shadow outside!
Junpei just planking on top of the fucking chair. I love that. The animation of Makoto running up the stairs.
Quickly! Pink girl! There's a shadow!
Oh my god, her fucking toe. And yeah, you don't have enough charm to talk to her. I feel like they're gonna cut that out of the remake. Like being unable to talk to Mitsuru, Fuka, and Aigis without like max courage, max intelligence, and max charm. I feel like they're gonna cut that out because they want people to be able to spend time with these characters without like waiting until the end of the fracking game. Oh, this part. Okay, this part's my favorite.
Hey, quick!
Fucking Akihiko just posted up.
No one listens to me.
Did you say shadow outside?
I guess.
As a shadow killing weapon, I will eliminate all threats and protect you no matter what.
Behind that door is the scariest, spookiest, most deranged, evil, and powerful thing I have ever seen. Hey man, how's it going? You left this at school.
Motherfucking Kenji. Yeah. Yuck. Yes, kill him, I guess. Fucking kill him. And then both of them. Love it. Love it. Go check out FaxJam, FaxJam, if you want to watch his other content, because he's actually really funny. I remember I'm pretty sure I saw another Persona 3 Reload. Yeah, I looked up Shinjiro because Shinjiro, I love him. I think I saw another animated, and it had, yeah, this one.
Okay, Mitsuru, this guy is immune to ice, so don't.
No. Oh. Oops.
I'm trying to.
Don't worry, guys. I got this.
Okay, what? We're already at full health. At least you got my back, right, Shinjiro?
Rip.
Does somebody need...
Rip. I love that. Shinjiro just vanishing, yeah. Oh, that was great. Okay. Oh, cool. Oh, they actually added Akihiko's Zio from the recent trailer as the image for Zio on the screen. Wow. Cool. All right. Well, I think that's all for now. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. I really do appreciate you for doing so. If you're watching on Twitch, please be sure to follow. It's twitch.tv/GTAllsted. If you're watching on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe. It's youtube.com/SharePointTV. As always, thank you for watching. I do appreciate you for doing so. I love you. I miss you already, and hopefully I'll see you again very soon. Bye.